Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today's video we're gonna be doing alternate history part something. Yes, honestly I'm really enjoying making these videos for you guys. And yes, these a lot of videos will be pumped out right before this video. Hopefully, they might not be totally great, but I need to post some videos out pretty fast. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you. And well, yeah. So let's just get right into it. So first things first. We're gonna, as you can see in the last episode, the brown team definitely climbed the ranks. So I feel like they're in like number 2 at this point, like right below. So like here's the line, and then the Korean country is at number 1. But they're like, this line is how far they away from the Korean country. So they are really close. But you see, the brown country, they are getting a little unstable because how far they have spread. So what the brown country is going to go ahead and do is they're going to sell a lot of land. They're going to sell, by a lot, I mean like a decent amount of land. They're going to sell some land back to the green country, even though the green country did not want it back. And then sell this land to here. But they keep the rest of the islands, and well, they don't give up Constantinople, well, the area where Constantinople would be. Well, they don't give up this area, or this area, or this area. But with our new countries, you do have some other countries wanting to get rid of them because they feel like they are not important. And honestly, I would not agree, because these new countries, they are actually going to be helping the economy out a decent amount. Well, the brown country, they're going to go ahead and they're going to start to realize that they probably can't hold on to this entire colonial empire, and if they try to, they probably will collapse. And well, the brown team, they want to stay in number 2, and honestly, giving up some land, like selling some land, will not hurt your economy. If anything, it will help it, because you're probably going to be selling it. So they're going to sell a decent amount more land, and well, they're going to sell some more land to our Israel country. They don't give up everything because they have a plan for this area. So they see a plan. They want to dig a canal right through here, but they don't have the technology to do that yet, so they're not going to do it. But they have a plan to do that. They are going to sell some more land to a new and upcoming country, which is not Russia. Russia and the brown country do not like each other. It is the pink country. The pink country, so like, the pink country isn't up and coming. They're already a pretty big country, but they are getting stronger. And well, yeah. So our pink country, they go ahead and get a colony out here. And well, now people are kind of wanting to know what's out in Africa. And yes, they do not sell a little bit of land. They sell a decent amount of land, which means honestly they could, this pink country, they could span all the way down. Like, they could go quite far down deep. Because I feel like if the Berlin conference were to happen today, the brown country, they'd probably get like this territory right here. The red team, they probably get this territory like right there. The pink, they probably end up getting right here and right out here. And then the rest would happen to go to the brown, but like if they explored everything, because no one really claims that area, so yeah. But you see, our pink country, not brown, our pink country, they start this exploration, and well, since there's a lot of support for this exploration from every country, there kind of starts a new alliance, but it's called the Exploration Alliance. So they are literally just going out and exploring Africa, and well, they're also the red country, they're also getting money to explore out in North America. or North Canada is what it was called in this timeline. So they do start to slow down once they get deeper into the Sahara Desert, but still, they still are able to make it. The pink team, they still are able to make it pretty deep. But eventually some orange support comes down, and some like materials at the brown, there we go. I don't know why I was saying orange, but the brown, they've been making some technology to explore the Sahara Desert and withstand harsh temperatures, in like hot temperatures. So eventually, like after like 15 years of exploring, they were able to explore this much of the Sahara Desert, which honestly is a very big portion of it. But eventually, now people are starting to realize how big this continent actually truly is, and support is now slowly starting to go back down for exploring out here. But in North Canada, it is just going farther. But one day, a pink country, they say, I don't like how, because his family, they came from here, and they now, well, he moved up into the capital, and he hates how he has to go all the way. Okay, no, I'm gonna change this. Never mind, guys. Forget what I just said, okay? So, you see this green country, they hate having to go all the way around Africa to go to Korea. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go ahead, and he goes to the president of the green country and say, I want to go find a different way, because you see how there's water out here? We need to go find a different way. But you see, the green leader is like, no, you're not doing that. So he goes ahead and leaves the green country, goes up to the red country, and says, I want to do this. And he says, yeah, sure, why not? Just pay us a little bit of money for it, and then you can go ahead and do it. He paid them like 50 cents, which is a lot in this time, I guess you could say. And well, he set sail. He thought he landed. He came down from the African colony, because they had a ship for him on this island, and they let him to set sail. And well, he thought he landed in the red colony, but he didn't. And he started to realize that once he realized that no one here speaks English or looks like him, well, is white. So what ends up happening is, well, he goes back to the Red Kingdom and says, what do we do about this? And the Red Kingdom says, you know what? Here, I'll go ahead. We'll colonize this area. We'll send over some ships with you, and well, we'll see what happens. If you are lying, then you will be executed. If you are not, you will be rewarded with double your money. And $1 is a lot. Like, way too much. Like, a lot. But remember, our economy is getting better in, like, this timeline. Exploration's better. Research is better. Like, everything's, like, a lot better in this timeline. And who knows, maybe the nuclear bomb might not even be made, which will save people's society, but also which also means that people might not be scared to go to war with someone, because another person that has a nuclear bomb will go ahead and join and fight you. But while that's going on, our green country gets notice of this from somehow. The red country didn't know how, but the green country finds out, and they immediately set off 2 boats. They make a landing in here. They make a landing on here, and they start to kill some green people. They go ahead and they just start. They're like, well, they just start like, not killing, but like killing. They start killing people, and well, the red team, they find this as a act of aggression, and they have pretty much declared war on them. But it's not a full-out fighting yet. It's mostly just a standoff right now. They're mostly just staring at each other, so everyone's like, what's happening next? Oh no, what's gonna happen? We might all be dead. But, oh no, didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. But our Triangle Alliance, they have the red team told the brown team and the Koreans about it, and they said we will deal with this. And if the Triangle Alliance and if the green country refuses to do it, you can officially declare war on them, and we will not get involved. And they said, great. And you see, they tried to stop. They tried to make the green country pay reparations to the red country, but they refuse and refuse and refuse. And well, this is probably going to end up leading to a very bad war. And well, as I say that, guess what? Since they decided to refuse and they kept on they felt like they were trying to get forced, well, they also ended up they left the Triangle Alliance, and the brown country and the Koreans, they gave the red country to go ahead. You see, you gotta remember, the red country, they did own this land before the big war, but our red country collapsed, and well, it looks like this now. And our red country, it starts off with some naval battles here and there, but the main battle, oh my gosh, I'm not zooming it all the way. Okay, there we go. So the main battle, it happens out here on the colony, and well, you can kind of tell where the red country is a lot stronger than the green without the Triangle Alliance. But you end up having the green able to somewhat stalemate them up in the north, but in the south it is not going so well. So the red team, they were able to completely cut them off from any other people that were supporting them, which honestly probably wasn't. No one was supporting them no one was supporting them in South America, because the green country, they also committed some bad things to the natives. And well, the natives, they found out that that they are not the same people. The red and the green, they are not the same people. They are two different countries. And well, the First Nations, they forgive the red country, and they are sorry for killing one person up here in the north. But eventually you have this getting stalemated, because this is it gets stalemated here, because once it looks like this, honestly, this was really where the main landing happened. So okay, nope, I keep on coloring the ocean different colors. Okay, now I'm all the way zoomed out. Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? Oh my gosh, bro, this map is breaking. Okay, but let's just go ahead and continue. But over here, our red country was finally able to make the first naval invasion, and it started where D-Day actually happened. And they actually reached the outskirts of a important city, which honestly is very crazy, because think about it. If they're able to get into the city, then whoa, never mind. They've already been in this. They got in the city. They're cooked. Because the green country, they might be able to hold off the red country, but they have to remove military active troops from their colony. And actually, a boat reached right here, but you see their destination was set right here. On a little city, a little island city, or a little coastal city. It's very small, has a port, and that's where the ship came from. So they thought that they were supposed to go back. But you see, this is now under red control. And once they reached right here, the ship didn't get blown up. All of those people got captured, got sent to the capital, and well, yeah, it's not looking so good for the green country. Our red country, they were able to capture some more coastline, and they eventually got the second ship that the green country was sending back. The green country tried to send messages, but remember, messages are not so popular, and this is the route that the ship took, because they thought that the green country, because they got some messages from the green country, but it was really scrambled, so they thought that they might have been encircled right here, where they wanted to. This is what they thought happened. They thought that there were green troops encircled here. They wanted to free them, come up, and then go ahead and turn around. But nope, that ship is now the red team's. And well, the red team, they go ahead and make another little naval invasion. But this kind of leaves to the stalemate until winter comes along. Our red country started to make a little bit of progress during the winter. But eventually it got stalemated, and it went on for about another 5 years. In that 5 years, the red country was able to capture another major city, and that was about it. And well, the peace treaty didn't really happen. It just looks like this now at this point. But a couple more land trades go on between the orange and the red. So the red, they will get this, but don't worry, the orange isn't just losing land, they are gaining land. But this land, has been in a decline of population and everything because of the orange country. They've made some bad decisions in their time, and well, they are now starting to face those repercussions. There we go. And well, they made another bad decision because they decided just to take that land from the red for that land, for this area. You gotta remember, this is where they originally came from. So with this now pretty much now with their main homeland taken away, set away from the red, well, a little bit of a, not a little bit, it definitely is a it's pretty much, it's not pretty much, it is a civil war. And well, they start off on the opposite side of what's left of the wall that our yellow country built. But they start the country that broke away. They kind of start off pretty fast. They're definitely not being supported by the red country. And well, eventually they were able to claim this. And well, the orange country, they send over a message to the red country, and they say, hey, is it too late to change our mind? Because the reason why this is happening is because we gave you that land. And they say, yep, it's too late. And well, it doesn't lead to a civil war in the red country. It actually leads to more the red economy. It was about right here, which is a lot higher than it was before. Before it was down here before finding it was right here when they actually found it was it flatlined. But then they found the North America, and then it started going better, and then better, and then where they are right now is right there, and then it's starting to flatline. So you can kind of see where the government's oh no, we got to do something about this. So they send over some support, and then once they started doing that, and then they started winning, the purple started winning, the economy started going back up again, way faster than they did before. So yeah, now you have our red country. Well, they go ahead and send over the last little bit of support that the purple team needed to win, and well, technically our first puppet happens. Our red team was promised a somewhat it was promised a puppet that might look pink. It is pink. Okay, let me fix that. How far can I go until it makes it white? Because guys, I just need to make a new color. So that right there is white. That is also white. That is not white. Okay. So this is the color. It is a puppet of the red country. It's just very bright. So yeah, we're gonna have to get used to that. So yeah, that's what happens. And well, now you have Europe looking very littly different. But once again, as I was saying, over here in North America, the Red King finally got enough money to start their campaign back into North America. And well, they start going west. They start going west. Sorry guys, I just had to remember what which way west was. But they started like exploring out west. And well, in the same time making settlements along the way. Because this land has been settled, like it has been actually started to be colonized in the past couple like 15 to 20 years. But eventually, the red team, they start going down south, and it's now is helping the red team's economy once more. But the Koreans, they still are the like number one most powerful, and well, that won't be changing, because well the Koreans, they now are going to go into their first major war in a minute here. Let me just finish coloring this in. There we go. So there. They were able to go a little bit up north, the red team. But not too far up north, because it's cold up here. They were only able to do that in the winter. But they were able to make, like, a little bit more claims. Because, well, it's better right here. Oh, nope. There. And, well, as I was saying, our first major war with the Koreans. And it actually starts off over with this dark green country. The Koreans and tensions between them have been rising for the past little bit. The Koreans, they send over their declaration of war to, well, the dark green country, and the invasion starts going off pretty well until our green country started losing. But they only lost one major city, which wasn't that big of a deal because it's not that big of a major city. It's still a major city, just not that major. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does to me. But our green country, they were able to push down out into here, and they continued to push and push and push until it eventually looked about like right here, and they started to go for an encirclement, because this is a very large portion of land, and while they were able to pretty much encircle this whole area, which honestly is like very big, because think about it, this is a lot of land and a lot of troops. So yeah, okay, but eventually this encirclement was able to be killed off, and well, they just have one major city right in the middle of their country. It honestly looks a little funny. But eventually our dark green country was able to start getting push them back a little bit. But with most of their military being destroyed in that massive encirclement, you have it not looking so good for them. So they were able to make a little bit push out in the south, because that's where the capital is, and that's where most of their troops are now stationed. They're mostly stationed below this line, which honestly pretty much leaves the rest of the country to fall under the Koreans' control. And well, it's now starting to look like the green country might lose, but our dark cyan, I guess you could say, country does some island hopping. They just take Taiwan and this island off the coast. I do not know the name of it, so if someone would like to tell me in the comments, please do. But this is what it starts to go. The war starts to go stale. A little bit more advances go off after the couple more years from the Koreans. They do get, but during they get one chance to get to the capital city. They were actually able to capture the capital city for like 15 years. And then after, eventually the Koreans, they kind of got exhausted, started getting really far from home, and well, this is like really sped up. This was taking them like, the Koreans took them 15 years to capture like the capital city, and it's gonna take them and it's gonna take another 20 years to get to recapture the dark green country, to get their capital back. And eventually it looks like this, and well, a peace treaty is signed. And well, after that war, the Korean economy during that war went skyrocketing. It did not go down. Since they actually were winning that war, it went good. Which meant that population grew, which means that they had to build more cities. And well, now they're probably the most city place on the continent, because they kind of ran out of like really a lot of room on the coastline. So they went ahead and started building it out in the middle of the country, in like some more populated areas. And yes, it does kind of look like our green country has a polka dot disease, just like our pink country over here in Europe. But meh, it's fine. But eventually so this is what our Koreans look like now. They are probably gonna be in number one for a lot more time. But during that time, more research went on, and well, they were able to explore past the Sahara Desert. So this is during like the beginning. So this is like during the middle of the war, when they started to reach to they started getting to the middle of the Sahara Desert, and then they got out of this. They're starting to reach the outside of the Sahara Desert. But now they're getting really, really far from home. So now everyone's like, okay, I don't know if we should continue going. But eventually, after a year or two, like this is when like the capital siege started going on. These boys got sent home, and everyone made it back alive except for like 5 people, which honestly, out of like over 10,000, was crazy. Obviously, not all of them came home. Some of them wanted to continue exploring, which did leave the secret brown team's colony to be explored, which has been not doing so well ever, because like these colonies, they're untouched pretty much. It takes them a while to get there and everything. And yes, our green country is still technically a colonial power. They do still have that. Our France country, I guess you could say. And out here in North America, you do have the red team able to... No, that's too much. Because still in North Canada, well, just Canada, I guess you could say, it is still technically not too popular to explore out here. But they did get enough money to continue exploring eventually. And well, our right country was able to make it like out to here in this whole time. They weren't mainly focusing on Africa. Their main focus was North Canada, but eventually they now stopped turning their focus to North America, and well, they eventually start paying attention over here. They actually were able to send out their explorers, and their explorers were actually like really successful by themselves. And well, eventually it looks like this. And well, yeah. So they were able to explore quite a decent amount of Africa, and the world is starting to get more and more and more explored. But eventually, the brown country, they do realize that they're gonna have to do something about this. They are not close enough, so they go ahead and finish exploring out the rest of the Middle East. So now the full Middle East is explored, just not claimed by anybody, because nobody really... It's hot and desert in here, I guess you could say. Sometimes some places is desert, some places isn't. And well, our brown country, they do go ahead and continue were able to set up some colonies. Well, they were able to make their Asian colony a little bit bigger. But India will remain unexplored, as you can tell, because honestly, in Asia, exploration is not that big of a deal. No one really cares what's out there, except for the Russians. The Russians really want to know what's out there, but I don't know why the Russians want to know what's out there. And look at that. Now the whole ocean's brown. Okay, but our brown country, they start to make the Panama Canal very slowly. It's gonna take them forever. And also it's not the actual Berlin conference, and it's so much earlier. It's not the Berlin conference. It's actually, they meet up in a neutral country, a country that doesn't even have ideas of colonizing. Our blue country. This country right here. The worst one out of our top 3. Yep. The absolute terrible, the one in terrible shape. That one. They are in terrible shape, and yeah. Every president that wants to split up Africa, they meet up here, and well, they settle on these borders. So the brown country, they do get a decent amount of land of the Sahara Desert, and it's not useful yet because they don't really have use for oil. But then the brown country, they do get a decent amount of land from here because, well, they want to meet up with their other colony, and this is going to be like one big colony. So, but our red team, they were able to make the argument that they were the ones that explored a lot of land, because they did explore a lot of land. But our pink country, they were also able to technically separate the brown colonies, which honestly was crazy good. Because, well, if they didn't separate them, then, well, we might have been cooked. Because the brown country, they would, like, climbing power so fast. Because they'd pretty much be able to control the continent. It wouldn't matter if you take their capital. They own a continent. That's not a war. It's just, like, some land that I'm coloring in. I'm fixing some borders. So yeah, our pink country, they end up getting this, and well, same with our pink country, they do get some more land out down here in this part of Africa. I don't know what to call it. Okay, that's way too much. just the pink country getting all of Africa, that'd be funny. But eventually, our pink country is able to explore all of this, and well, not explore, claim all of this, and our red country, they are promised the rest of this, I guess you could say, not the rest, but like, a lot of it is like under the red control now. So, these countries are now all pretty much impossible to win a war against. Unless if you like have a partner, because no one can fight a two-person war. So yeah, our red country, they like, look how big this is. Like, it is crazy how massive our now country is, and well, honestly, it is like just oh my gosh, why? Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. My flashlight just turned on. Don't know how, but yeah. So Africa is now starting to get claimed, and it's something. But our Koreans, they set off sail, and they meet up with a couple places. First off is right here on top, these Philippine Islands. All the Philippine Islands that you see colored in, that is land that they explored. And eventually they also explore out here. But they only really have one big goal. To find Africa. And well, oh my gosh, guys, I gotta sneeze. Okay, no, I'm good. Sorry. But eventually they do reach it out to here. and eventually, once they reach right here, they do technically build up shop, I guess you could say, but no, not really. But they do reach Africa. They reach a couple places in Africa, and well, this is where our green country is going to set up some colonies. So it's not completely colonized, it's just what they claim. So yeah, now our Korean country is back to being a colonial power. But you can kind of see where they explored. You can kind of see how they came down from here, went here, went here, went here, and then like there. So yeah. But our red country, they definitely did not get the most. The brown country obviously did. But you see, our green country, they go ahead and say, well, I also want some land, so I'm going to get some land also, okay? And well, our green country, they go ahead and they do get some land. They get a little colony off the coastline. And that's definitely going to last over 500 years. Actually, it probably will, because knowing me, I probably will forget about this, and then I'll probably just completely leave it on the map. But some more claiming does happen here and there, but eventually it does slow down with our pink country saying, okay guys, we need to stop and start focusing on our economy and our population, because everyone's starting to get rowdy. Because they are. But now you have actually a lot of the world being explored now, especially in Africa. Most of Africa has been explored, because this, like, a lot of people, they want to know what's down there. Actually, once again, more people are rioting. Actually, only in the right country, that stop over here in North America, in North Canada. Well, yeah, North Canada. That's actually what they're calling it. They're calling this South Canada, and this North Canada. So they're saying stop exploring North Canada and start exploring down in Africa, so you can get more land. Because what the red population, they want like this much of Africa. They want that much land of Africa. And well, you kind of see a problem with that, because the population thinks that all of this is all of this is a land, but it isn't. So they're probably gonna end up having to fight the Koreans for this, but probably not at the same time, because Southern Africa, I can probably not see going to the brown country. They might be able to get some more, but not too much. But before this video ends, our first African nation starts. It is, so, the pink country, they go ahead and, like, some people out here in the pink country, the pink colony, they realize that they don't really want to be part of the pink country anymore. They go ahead and just leave the country. They walk down to here, and well, now this isn't good, because, well, you might be claimed by the British, like, not the British, the red country or the pink country. But they do start off pretty big, because they know how to do this. They're like the main founders of the pink country, and it's not a little people, it's a decent amount of people. So yeah, you have Africa, our first African nation being made, and well, yeah, our brown country, they are definitely something. But the Panama Canal, it is going fantastic. Not the Panama Canal, oh my gosh. The Suez Canal, there we go. The Suez Canal, it's going crazy good right now. It's starting to get a lot of progress. People are funding money. And the brown country, they promise every country that gives them money will get to have free access through this canal for 100 years. That is going to hurt them a lot. Because, well, I'll show you every country that has a big yellow dot sends them money. It's a lot. I don't know why these guys sent the money. I feel like they just sent the money. They don't need the Panama Canal, so they didn't send the money. Neither did they. The Koreans, they did actually send the money because they could use the access to the Panama Canal. They did, and then our country over there, them, and them. So you can kind of see where the brown country messed up. Pretty much every country. Oh yeah, also them. Oh no, wrong color. Them, and them. They all sent money to the brown country. You kind of see where they messed up. So yeah, and well, the brown country, they're immediately like, okay, yeah, we might have to revoke that rule, but if we do, then we're probably gonna get demolished by everybody in the world. And that's exactly what would happen. So everyone, so technically a somewhat alliance. So a somewhat alliance, it's like boom, like every country that sent the money made an alliance that if they do not get access through this canal for free for 100 years, then they will form a coalition on this country, which on the brown country, which the brown country is actually prepared for it. They already have troops lined up on their border. Their plan would just to be hold this area right here, send over a peace treaty. But honestly, I feel like if everyone in Europe pretty much were to send troops down to your country, they'd be able to break through your walls. So you gotta remember, it wouldn't have been the first time. Because remember, our brown country, they weren't strong at all before this. They were pretty weak. Because remember, we had a lime country right here, a purple country right here. And well, actually, our purple country was pretty strong. The reason why the brown countries actually colonies is this big to this day is because, well, of the lime, blue, this dark pink country, and the purple country. That's the only reason why this brown country's colonies is as big and they are as strong as they are. But I feel like the brown country might stop funding Africa, and they'd start either going for Asia or South America, Canada. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it for you guys. And well, go check out one of the videos that's on the screen, probably right now. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.